So today, y'all, we reacting to Poetic Flocko talking about our boy TrapLore Ross. Yes, the UK guy that do YouTube, who be making all his videos about like street people and street stuff and they hoods and the murders and all that. He made a documentary about King Von, called him a serial killer. Made a documentary about Julio Fulio, Young and Ace. He made a documentary about No Limits, but the No Limits got right on him, had them take that down. They almost flagged his page, but anyway. He a white guy from the UK that's just fascinated by the street culture, and he make all these documentaries. He do research, go through Reddits, go through videos. He be finding lives, all that, and he put it all in videos and then post it on YouTube. And of course, the rappers, even though they rap about it, be feeling like it's federal. He recently made a video about YB Youngboy, and I guess Youngboy ain't liking it, so we finna see what's happening.
This the most backlash TrapLore Ross has ever gotten in his career. Fans are really angry. They're saying TrapLore Ross has finally gone too far. Ross is no stranger to country.
They talking about he finally gone too far. Look at his page. That's King Von. This the Jacksonville one. That's about Julio Fulio. This no limits. This about Kyrie. He had to post this twice. Murder FBG Duck. Right here. Quando, Von, Lil Tim. Mo 3, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what he does. This is the type of content he like. And granted, it works and it'd be interesting, but it low-key is federal. But at the same time, is it any more federal than rapping about any of the stuff y'all rap about in y'all songs? Because a lot of the stuff he get be from stuff they didn't say it on lives, rapped about. Like, some of it be like from Reddit and all that, and police records and all that. But a lot of it nowadays you don't really gotta do much research on, because they rapping about it anyway. You know, they want to brag and be the most street guy and the most crash out, you know what I'm saying? So it don't take much to figure it out, but they be mad at him because he put in the videos, and of course stuff like this get brought up in court.
Hershey and hip hop fans hating him. He has made a living, I would say, making quite possibly the most impactful greatest hip hop documentary.
There go a young boy one right there.
Era, quite possibly of all time. Now, this might be hyperbolic, but I'll probably say TrapLore Ross is, the greatest hip-hop historian of all time. And when I say hip-hop historian, I'm not talking about the wealth of knowledge. I'm talking about somebody who has done the best job in documenting hip-hop stories. I can
see what I'm saying? Now, granted, he be documenting, but he be documenting the treasures. Look, Murder FBG Duck. Like, he fascinated with Von. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's K-Flock. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what he does. This is the content he make. It just fascinates him, and it get him where it gotta get him. The only thing is, when you make stuff like that, it comes with other stuff. That's why I don't make these videos. I done been asked to do hood vlogs. I say no to hood vlogs. I don't want nothing to do with nothing in the streets, because I know it's not gonna be just left at that. You know what I'm saying? Vloggers, interviewers be getting wrapped up in stuff because they be asking questions. And they be questions that the fans want, the fans accept them. But the people that's on the other side of that don't be looking at it like that. They feel like you playing you playing in their face, and you giving the ops a chance to, you know what I'm saying, embarrass them on the internet, especially if you got a platform and stuff like that. Always go left. That's why I always try my best to stay the furthest away from the streets as I can. It never end well.
But TrapLore Ross, you know, like I'll say, like, this King Von documentary right here is possibly his most infamous documentary, where he labeled King Von a serial killer. I'll say he labeled King Von rightfully so. King Von is a serial killer.
That's tough.
But this time around, he announced a more ambitious documentary than the King Von documentary, and that's a documentary on Youngboy and the possibility of Youngboy murdering 19 people.
That's
if you
tough.
get stuck on the melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started,
That's tough.
Producer is very dope.
Murdering 19 people is crazy.
Youngboy is notorious for rapping about how many bodies he got, and Youngboy has said 19 in multiple.
Again, what did I just say? He literally just said what I just said. Youngboy, then he said, according to him, I don't listen to Youngboy, but I'm sure he does what all the rappers do nowadays, and they rap about murders and bodies and details and all that. No different. I personally don't see why they get mad at the YouTuber for reporting it when they put it in the music themselves. Because I look at it like, if this guy from the UK could gather all this information and find out all this about murders that's happening in for example, YB in Baton Rouge. If him from UK can find out what's going on in Baton Rouge, imagine what the police already know. And then I don't see why everybody's so mad at him for making a video, because I get it. The thing is, I'm only making a video after you done said this on live, or then put this in a rap song, or then put this on your look. This right here is from an IG story. You know what I'm saying? That YB posted. So I don't be getting what the outrage is. Like, I understand it. I just don't feel like it should be taken that serious, because they already telling themselves anyway.
I'll be real too though. Like, that number has gone up over the years. I remember listening to a YoungBoy song about like 2 or 3 years ago. YoungBoy was rapping about 7 bodies in my hometown. They say I did that. Yeah, I did that.
7 bodies in my hometown. They say I did that. Yeah, I did that. They say I did that. Yeah, I did that. And now the YouTuber wrong.
YoungBoy been rapping about how many bodies he got, and progressively over the years, as more people die, the number goes up. So it's hard to say YoungBoy ain't telling the truth, but nonetheless, though, TrapLore Ross took to his story and announcing that he's investigating this, and that he got a video dropping soon where he's confirming that YoungBoy ain't no rap capo, that YoungBoy is telling the truth, that he really got 19 bodies. I made a post about this on Twitter, and if you go to the quotes of this particular tweet, is literally people saying that white boy top 3 worst MFs in this ish. Right?
Boom. Now, granted, what he's doing is policing, right? But at the same time, he literally got his information from right here. This is literally a story that YoungBoy himself posted. Like, what's going on? What's going on?
Ross is a culture vulture whose main source of income is making 25-hour-long documentary YouTube videos about which rapper has the highest death count. This ninja a CIA plant or just want a death wish? He keep bothering all these rappers, and all they eye keep telling his eye to stop. I have a huge problem, not with what TrapLore Ross is doing, but the fact that we treat rappers like special children who ride the bus with 2 kids to school. And probably most of them were those kids. So, rightfully so,
that's tough.
You're probably justified to treat them as such, because they probably were. But why are we getting mad at TrapLore Ross for essentially doing a lyric dissection of NBA YoungBoy?
A lyric dissection. Dissecting the lyrics of the rapper.
Affirming what he says and not mad at YoungBoy. If he really killed 19 people, that's horrific. Nobody should celebrate that. Like, he should be
that is crazy work, though.
And banned from hip hop for good if he really killed 19
people. If he did kill 19 people, that is crazy work,
but
though.
If he's lying and if he's capping, call him out for being stupid enough to lie about something like that. Another user wrote, Ninja weird as F and built his career off tragedy in the black community. Ninja don't cover no white news. Now,
I do kind of feel that, though, because I feel that way about Adam 22 too. Like, I do feel like they, I don't know if I want to use the word exploit, but for lack of a better term, exploit. Like, I feel like this is just the same thing that's been happening for all the years. They use us to benefit them, basically. You know what I'm saying?
All y'all are losers that promote this rat-ish. Well, again, the police, but YoungBoy ain't the police, right? For rap about it, right? Get these efforts out the culture, but don't get the person who really killed 19 people, if that's true, out the.
I feel him, though.
Nonsense, okay? Well,
I feel him on that, though.
TrapLore Ross responded back to all the backlash on his channel.
I feel him on that, though, because at the same time, like I told you, I feel like they exploit us. You feel me? They make their money off of us. I feel that too, but at the same time, how are y'all more mad at the white YouTuber than the person that actually, like, how is the YouTuber more wrong than the guy that done killed 19 people or then put money on 19 or sold, you know what I'm saying, supposedly had something to do with 19 murders? Like, you can't be more outraged at a nigga that's making a YouTube video more so than a nigga that supposedly has something to do, supposedly, has something to do with 19. That's crazy.
Here's what he had to say about it.
I just came back and dropped one of the possibly most significant videos that I've ever dropped on the main channel, TrapLore Ross. Okay, we're on TrapMore right now. This video has been a long time coming. It's been a long time in the works. Okay, I teased this video a few days ago and let you guys know on this channel that I would be doing a video.
Look, 12 dead for Dolph. Like, that's crazy though. To me, they both 6'7". Like, they both crazy. Like, he crazy for being this fascinated with it, because the people that's in it really want to get out of it, and the people that's not in it, like him, want to get deeper in it. Pause. And then at the same time, it's crazy because it's like, these are crimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy work both ways, if you ask me. Pause.
Young Boy's 19 bodies.
Ross already dropped a video about 2 years ago. I remember having a conversation with TrapLore Ross about 2.5 years ago.
Look, young boy, real or fake gangster? Like, because to me, this is playing crazy too though. Like, I want to throw that in there too though. Like, to me, this playing crazy, but at the same time, he in UK, so he not really thinking like you know what I'm saying. I'm in UK. This nigga not finna. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy work though, and that's probably why he feels safe doing it. I feel like if he was over here, I don't feel like he'd play this crazy with these videos. Like, if he was over here, but him knowing he in UK and you got to go all the way over there, and then even if you did go all the way over there, to go over there and do something, the level that they would put that crime at would be too much. You know what I'm saying? A person won't want that type of, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nobody wouldn't be slow enough to do it, because people are crash out nowadays. But it'd just be that, a crime like that against him from somebody over here to go over there and do that. That's just too much of a risk, I feel like, for them to take.
We had this conversation on StreamYard, I believe. It was virtually. And I was like saying, yo, bro, I listen to Young Boy. Yo, he keeps rapping about 6 or 7 bodies. TrapLore Ross said, yeah, that's a couple years ago. I'm working on a video too. I think it's more so about 12 bodies. And then he released a video documenting like NBA YoungBoy.
That's tough.
12 bodies. So at this point, I think it's going to be the annual thing, because YoungBoy keep on increasing his body count. It went from 6'7" to 12. Now it's 19. Probably in about 2 years, another video would drop where YoungBoy is claiming he got 30 bodies.
I've got a lot to say. A lot of people have been giving their reactions. A lot of people are upset, and I'm here to tell you that it is frankly a load of nonsense. Okay, I'm actually hot under the collar over this one, to be honest with you guys. Okay,
I guess that's the white people way of saying y'all bullshitting. A load of nonsense is the white people way of saying y'all bullshitting.
Because I do feel like I'm getting all sorts of comments, people talking about, you're the feds, you're the cops, take this shit down, take it down, don't do this. But it's like, you want to have it both ways. I told you in the last video that I did about this on this channel, everybody was up in arms when King Von said to Young Boy,
nigga got the Chicago skyline in the background. He from UK.
Them raps about having all those bodies.
Yeah, a lot of plaques though behind him.
One child dead, stop the violence, what I fucking said. Go and tell him that I'm lying, I got 19 bodies. He said it. He'd been saying for years, for 3 years now. Scratch that. For 3 years he's been saying he's got 12 bodies. For 1 year he's been saying he's got 19 bodies. He'd been saying he got 7 bodies for 5 years straight. He was going neck and neck for bodies with King Von. I don't need to show you all the lyrics once again, but look, Young Boy has said a bunch of times that he's got bodies.
Again, he said it himself.
How am I so in the wrong? This is one of the most famous and relevant rappers in the entire game, in the entire world right now, jumping on top.
And I get the angle of possibly they looking at him like, I get what you're saying, but don't help the police. But you also got to think about it. If this guy from the UK could gather this much stuff in a video to bring it up on y'all radar, that y'all that worried about whatever information he'd have put in that video, if he could get that much information to have y'all that concerned, just think of what the police already got. And a lot of what they already got is probably stuff that y'all said, just like he is saying himself. He just said it. This is stuff young boy said. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I get what y'all saying about him, but y'all telling y'all self too. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just crazy where I just know kids stay out the streets. There's nothing else.
Talking about he's got 19 bodies.
I'm not gonna be completely biased here because y'all know, like, how much love I got for Ross. So I'm not gonna be completely biased here. I would say though, it's not completely the same, right? Like somebody talking about, yo, I stole candy from Walmart at some point. I stole candy from Target. Them saying it publicly is one thing. Somebody then going to Target, going to Walmart, finding cameras, finding out when they stole, where they stole, the exact clip they stole, and then going to the police station and say, hey.
Popeyes ahora te ofrece garlic parm tenders, cheesy bites y marinara sauce en una Freddy Fazbear box terroríficamente buena.
They stole from Walmart about 12 times last year. Didn't you know this?
Which is crazy, right? Like I said, I see both sides. That is crazy. The thing is, he can't be no more police than the actual rapper that's telling him his own self. That's all I'm saying. If he police, because it is policey, right? I get it. That is federal. I get it. But if he's federal, the rapper can't be no less federal. Especially if a lot of what I'm getting is from what you said in a song that got millions of plays, millions of views. More times than not, the song that be describing the bodies be their most popular song at the time. It be the most viral song they got at the time. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you can't have it both ways. I look at it, at least.
That person doing that, their argument can't be, well, he said he stole from Walmart, so I do understand the backlash at least. Saying, man, come on, bro, he just beat a fed case, man, why you... But what I won't understand is being more mad at TrapLore Ross than being mad at Young.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be equally mad.
Outrage,
that's what I'm saying.
Understood, right? Because it's not the same thing, okay?
That's what I'm saying.
Completely understood.
What I just said. I get it. It's police. It's federal. I get it. It's policey. It's federal. Some of this, maybe the police don't know, and they now got a direction to look at whatever case may be. But you cannot be more mad at him than you are at that rapper, and he the one that's rapping about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing a crime, don't speak on the crime no more. If you get to rap about the crime and make a song, I should get to make a video. Well, I ain't gonna say I should get it, but you can't get mad at somebody for making a video about it and you made a song about it. You telling on yourself just as much as they would be telling on you. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to say, man, Young Boy, you my favorite rapper, man, stop confessing to these things, man. The police is watching. Cool. Understood. But if you're completely saying, man, Young Boy, I love you, you're God, but TrapLore Ross, you're the devil, then you have something wrong up here, right? Wrong up there. Now, and when I say critique them both equally, I'm referring to you believing Young Boy is lying about the bodies. If you think Young Boy is lying about the bodies, and him like saying that he got 19 bodies when he really don't is bringing unwanted attention and may lead to the feds doing a deep dive into him, then finding something else to arrest him on, now he's back in jail, you have every right to be mad as a fed. Right. But if you're really saying that you believe he has 19 bodies as a fan, then I would expect you to applaud TrapLore Ross. I would expect you to say TrapLore Ross deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Because anybody with 19 bodies, anybody who has murdered 19 people, took away 19 sons from their mothers.
I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker like that do need to be locked up, though.
In jail for the rest of their lives. No ifs and buts about it.
He is a danger to the community.
So let's just say we all believe YoungBoy.
Well, if that were to be true,
but him
that
lying
type of
about
person
this
would
is
be
stupid, and we're mad he's lying
a
about
danger.
this, because this could potentially lead him back on the Fed radar.
I don't think there's ever been a cap in a YoungBoy song, bro. I don't believe it. When he says he's got 19 bodies, and when that Slime Cry album drops, and he starts talking about 21 bodies, 22, 23, he's counting on his hands, his toes, he's counting on he's going to have to get a chalkboard to keep tally of these. I'm going to believe every single word of it. But look, let's get into some of the comments, let's get into some of the criticism, the Reddit posts. I'm just going to breeze through it all, okay? Because I really don't care. This is what I do. This is what I do. I'm the bodies guy. I count the bodies, okay? I'm the scorekeeper, all right? And I'm not condoning the scoreboard.
Now, this is what I'm like now. To switch the heat on this side, this is what I'm saying. He talking about he the body guy. He count the bodies. He the scorekeeper. Like I just don't like. I don't get the fascination of people with street stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally no reason. I mean, I guess if you want to make money, but there's literally no reason for him to be this fascinated by it. And to me, I kind of feel like it's a game to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's just playing a game, but using our culture to do it. You know what I'm saying? Exploiting us to play a game for his own personal entertainment. That's how I look at it.
But this is just what I do. I'm the guy that proved King Von had 7 bodies. YoungBoy said he had 19 bodies. I said I believe you. And now I'm the feds. Oh, now I'm the feds, okay?
Like, why do you even care to prove it, how many bodies somebody say they got? Why did that matter to you all the way over in the UK, though? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he shouldn't have said he had 19 bodies. Any other rappers out there, whether you're Lil Jeff, Q50, same thing happened, Kill Bill. If you're out here saying you've got an insane body count and you want to go viral for having the insane body,
Lil Jeff, Q50, Kill Bill is what I'm saying. He's steady. All street guys. Them 3 Chicago street guys. You see, he got the Chicago skyline in the background. Like, he really fascinated with us. Like,
I'm going to go viral for looking into your body count. It is what it is, bro. That's what it is. That is what it is, okay? So look, let's look at the criticism, but I've just got all of that off my chest. It's very important that I just keep that very real with you, okay? So look, all right? This is the original video. Reportedly grossed over 70 million. I'm honestly so proud of this video. This is possibly the best video I've ever made, if I'm honest with you. Research is on point. I went hard in the research, and there was a lot of videos that I worked on this year that I maybe let my and shout out to my team, but it's like I put my own passion for YoungBoy's music into this video. Me and my team, we dug into every single story related to YoungBoy, every murder. We lined it up with the songs, the lyrics. People talking about, all you do is just react to Reddit. All I do is react to Reddit. These are some pictures, raw footage from the scene.
that pissed them off.
The bloody pillow that I see everywhere. This is an IG live. They're saying you just react to Reddit. Yeah, there's some Reddit. What's this?
Now watch him scrolling. Just pay attention to what he's
IG
scrolling.
lives. What's this? News footage. WBRZ2. I didn't see this on Reddit. Yeah, there's some Reddit. All right. Yeah, there's some Reddit. But look, this is original. These are original assets. Look at this. I'm seeing Reddit. To be fair, there is plenty of Reddit too. This is the Advocate. All right. Yes, bro. This is YoungBoy's own IGs. All right. We're on Ben.
And if y'all don't like him making the videos, stop giving him material to make the video with. You just heard him. He literally, just before I stopped to say it, these are YoungBoy's own IG videos, tweets, lyrics. He done said it. This has been repeated multiple times in this video. If y'all don't like him making these videos so much, stop giving them stuff to make the videos with, or stop doing the crime. One of the two. Preferably stop doing the crimes, and you wouldn't even have to stop giving them stuff to make videos with. But you know, it is what it is. So stop giving them bulletin board material. He didn't show live newspaper articles, internet links, rap lyrics. The person right here in this video is one of YoungBoy main homies on IG. If you see it right there on IG live. Like, what we doing? What are we doing?
IG lives. This is an original Google map. This is me cosplaying as YoungBoy on the top album cover. Wait, I popped out with the Chucky doll. If you know.
Now this is what I mean by I feel like he playing. Now granted, I get it. It's like extra sauce for the video, but I feel like he playing right here. Like he got the green bandana for, you know, YoungBoy be having the green bandana. He got the Chucky doll. The Chucky doll got a green bandana. Like, I mean, I know it's theatrical for the video, but at the same time, he playing with us, y'all.
Or you know why this is relevant, okay? I recreated the album covers. People talking about, oh, he just reads Reddit comments. Did I find this template on Reddit? That's me and AI Youngboy 2. This is Flames. These are maps that have been custom annotated, and we've done it in green specifically to stick to the 4K Drave vibes. Like, bro, you talking about Reddit? Talking about Reddit? This is me recreating the top album cover, bro. The chain. I made sure the chain rested on my shoulder the exact same way that the Youngboy top chain rests on his shoulder. I didn't see this on Reddit. I didn't get this off Reddit. No one on Reddit. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? This is all custom. This is a custom job, and this whole
That's
chart.
tough.
All right, there's a zoom out somewhere.
6
in the video,
people in 2022. That's tough.
Right now, okay. All of these assets. That, bro, this ain't. I made this for Reddit. Reddit, you're welcome. This is a custom asset with all the 19 bodies and every single body dotted on the map.
Now this is crazy. This is crazy. He got 19. He got 19 bodies, right? He got them broken down year in order though. 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm sure there's 21, 22, 23, 24. There's only 2025 right now. So he even got the most recent bodies on there. That is crazy. But at the same time, this stuff has been put in lyrics and IG lives, and like a lot of this stuff has come from the horse's mouth. It's come from they people. If you don't like him making the videos, stop giving them stuff to make the videos with. At least if he gonna keep making the videos, because I guess that's how he make his money. At least make it a little harder for him.
Thanks from Reddit. This is research. This is my whole team. Okay, I already know what you're finna say. This is custom. This is
look, crazy work again. NBA 4KT. So there's young boy people. Young boy at the top. This could be a Rico. You got him the mastermind of, if you want to act like this is a criminal organization, like, so I get it, but at the same time, this guy right here is who was just in that last clip on IG Live that he was just talking about, and that same guy right here was on that IG Live talking about who got smoked, how they got smoked, who smoked, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like I say, it's crazy on both sides.
Oh, all he does is react to shit on Reddit. Okay, well, let's look at the comments, man. I'm ready to get busy and just start sparring with you fools, okay? I'm not gonna lie. This first comment, look, some people have contacted me to say that I might be in danger. I'm not gonna lie. Some people contacted me, you know what I'm saying, to say I might be in danger, okay? And look, the NBA, they're a very fearsome organization, clearly. And as you can see from the top, this is the top comment. It says someone said TrapLore is going to be number 20 if you don't delete this video. Now I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's already on 21, 22. If you watch the end of the video, if you watch the outro, we're waiting for this Slime Cry album so we can hear the updated body count. Okay. People saying the only reason the Zodiac Killer was never found was because TrapLore Ross wasn't born yet. That's getting a like, all right? This one, Praying on My Downfall, is not getting a like, but that one's definitely getting a like. They said when YB said stop the violence, he really said stop playing with me, all right? People saying just ask for a badge, bro. Just ask for a badge, bro, all right? If you think my research is so well put together and so well done that I actually resemble a badge-carrying member of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, I'm clearly doing a good job on the research, so I appreciate that, man. They're saying he really do keep updating his body count in his songs. LMAO, it's facts. They're saying son trying to get top locked. If I could refer you back to the original comment, Youngboy said he had 19 bodies. Ross says I believe him. People saying, damn, Ross is the feds. I can't even unhighlight this.
There is the argument for, hip-hop is a fraternity. We are all in this together, and it's our jobs to protect each other. So maybe the rapper is the slow kid special
He's
kid,
steady calling him slow,
who take the bus with two people, and that's the kid where if you see him in the hallway, you look out after him. You see him in the cafeteria, he don't got nowhere to sit, you bring him to your table, you look out after him. All right? He looks lost in the cafeteria, you take him up there, you pay, you look out for him, right? There's a duty, right, because we're all students of the school, to look out for each other. That's an argument, right? But even that argument is flawed somehow, right? Because it's like, at what point do we look out? Like, at what point do we look out for people? Like, what's the line? Right? Because I do agree, we are a fraternity, we are a school, we are people who are in hip-hop, and it's our best interest to look out for each other. Right? It's probably our best interest to keep Youngboy free, to keep Youngboy.
But it's also your own personal interest not to tell yourself and do nothing to get yourself on the police radar, indicted, locked up, questioned, You supposed to want to have the least amount of contact with the police as possible. So, yeah, this rap fraternity, it's our duty, all that, but it's your personal duty to protect your personal best interests. I'm just saying.
As an active rapper, because YoungBoy makes hip hop exciting again, and with YoungBoy free, we probably get more content that way. So yeah, we should probably protect YoungBoy. We probably shouldn't highlight certain things he say or do, right? That could lead him back in federal prison.
Ain't no problem.
Right? But at what point do we say, bro, like the rapper's stupidity can be excused. If they're continuing to put themselves in this position,
what I've been saying,
we say, bro, we is tired of looking out for these people. We're tired, right? Back.
It's your duty to protect your own personal interests. Yes, they probably shouldn't be highlighting what y'all doing, but they wouldn't have nothing to highlight if y'all wasn't doing it, and especially if y'all wasn't highlighting it y'all selves. Protect yourself. Protect your own personal interests. And also just think, if he got this much information and it's enough to have people concerned, imagine what the police got, even without this video.
School analogy. At some point, I gotta go to my science class. At some point, I gotta go to math class. At some point, I gotta leave and do my own thing. At some point, I gotta tend to my own business, and I can't just follow this slow kid around the school 24/7. So if TrapLore Ross is saying, "Listen, man, hey, bro, he's admitting the bodies. He keeps doing it, right? When he said he has 6, I ignored it. Then he increased it to 7, I ignored it. Then he increased it to 12. I'm reporting on it. 19, I'm reporting on it. He keeps doing it."
And then it's crazy to even be allegedly responsible for 6 bodies, 7 bodies, 12 bodies. That's crazy work in itself. That's crazy to even be possibly responsible for that. It's crazy.
Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe that?
Again, man, protect yourselves. I want to leave y'all with this. Protect yourselves. Don't do nothing to get yourself locked up. I say don't do nothing to get yourself locked up. Don't do no crimes. But at the same time, life is life. You got to, if that's what you got to do, you got to do it. I don't care. All I'm saying is, don't tell yourself. Protect yourself, and don't get mad at the YouTubers for making the video, especially if you're telling on it yourself. Just saying.